Hola, Sheep Shack here. Time for another music review. Today we got a real banger. Real banger. It's coming. Woo! Karma by Pharoah. Classic spiritual jazz album. I got me a fancy version of it. I got that. That's the front. That's the back. And it's got itself a gatefold. And the gatefold is very unfortunate because the holes at the bottom here. And if I just, hold it like that without my hand there, the record just falls out and goes on the floor. But yeah, Pharoah Sanders. Pharoah Sanders is kind of like the Jedi apprentice to John Coltrane. You know, like a Love Supreme. There's a side of it. Gotta do the thumbnail picture. Oh, let's make it look clear. Gotta make my hands look big. All right, so as I was saying, Karma is a very interesting album because there's only two songs on it. You got The Creator Has a Master Plan and Colors. No You. Big L. So this is going to be a relatively short review, but this album is not short. It is like 37 minutes long because the first track, The Creator Has a Master Plan, it's like 32 minutes long. And it's a spiritual jazz, so that's mostly instrumental. And then Colors is like 5. So let's get into the first track. First track of Karma, I would describe as it's like consistently for all 32-ish minutes, you're gonna hear the jangle of like a tambourine and a another kind of shaking instrument, like a like maracas. I think it's like a tambourine and maracas like constantly shaking, so you get that jangle kind of sound is like the background for this. You get some flutes going; they'll be like doing flute sounds, and then you get to Pharaoh's saxophone playing, which at some parts is very serene, and others it sounds like a whale, like he's channeling the wails of the damned or something. And it's a spiritual jazz album, so he's chanting sometimes. He's saying, the title. He's like, the creator has a master plan, peace and happiness for every man. The creator has a working plan, peace and happiness for every man. And then he'll sing a little bit. He'll go like, I'm not even gonna attempt it. As somebody who doesn't know what he's doing, I'd say it sounds like he's yodeling, but I assume that's not what he's doing. But it's not something I can do. I tried to make that noise. It's like he's holding one note and then like moving to another note. It's like bending on a guitar string. That's how I describe it. But it's got several different parts to it. The beginning, I'd say, starting it up. He's got the serene saxophone going on. He hits the first, the vocal bit, and then goes on for a little while longer. And then you get to a part where it's kind of the whales really start to get haunting at this point, where they're indescribable to a point, or at least to me right now, because I didn't think of a script for this. I just kind of was like, it's 2 songs. I'll figure some shit out. So yeah, and then oh, wait a motherfucking second. They have actually on this vinyl copy. I think they've separated because you can't really have a half-hour song on one side. So they've separated it as two different 19-minute long songs. But if you look at the lines on the record, you can see there's a separation between the end of The Creator Has a Master Plan and Colors. But I think they've given that song a name as Light of Love, which I think that might just be a record thing. Because if you go and listen to it online, only 2 tracks. It doesn't even acknowledge it on the inside. Yeah. Side 1 1920 side 2, 1917, which is a little strange. The color, the picture on there is pretty neato. Pretty neato. It's on Impulse Records. Most of his good albums are on Impulse. If you're gonna do a little jazz review, and then colors, he's just kind of talking about the rainbow. Gay stuff. I love the font for the cover. You can see it better on the back. The way the Pharoah Sanders is written out. Pretty neat. Alright, that was the review. Karma, Pharoah Sanders. Have a good day.